slice my pizza. Look at that, amazing. I'm gonna grab it that nice and it's the homemade pizza. Go that way. Ooh, look at that, amazing. And then we go like that. Yum yum. Yum yum. Mm. So, Margherita, basil, look at that, and your fresh basil. Finish with fresh basil. So, my friends, if you love this video, if you love the pizza I made, just please hit the subscribe button. Making a lovely pizza margherita. So I have my dough ready. So I'm going to spread that out straight away. Look at that, amazing. Give it a few times, move it around. I'm going to play with that. Look at that, amazing. Spread that a little bit. So we're going to pop in our grated mozzarella cheese and of course tomato sauce. So I'm going to grab all my ingredients. I'll be right back. We're going to spread the dough a little bit like that. Look at that, amazing. That's is a lovely pizza margherita. So that's the pizza dough. I stretched out already. Look at that, lovely. Tomato sauce. So as I said, you can make your own tomato sauce, but you can just sprinkle tomato puree on top. That's alright. You can put some barbecue sauce if you want. That's tomato puree. Grab a spoon, spread it around. Like that. Look at that, amazing. So tomato sauce. Drizzle a little bit of olive oil. Drizzle the oil, olive oil, that's alright. Make it nice and shiny. Like that. Look at that, amazing. Olive oil. or lift it all, that's alright. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pop in my cheese straight away. But before then, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop in some spices on top. I got some black pepper and then I got some dry oregano. You can pop in some basil as well, dried basil, oregano and the rest. So make it lovely. So basil, oregano, with a black pepper. So put the pepper on top and then so just to make it basil, oregano, give it some flavor, My oven is on. I preheated my oven. My friend, remember to share, like, and subscribe. Thank you very much. So I'm making pizza margherita. This is an Italian pizza. Oregano, nice and quickly. Make it spicy. Lovely. Look at that, amazing. So what I'm gonna do now, I have some mozzarella cheese. I'm gonna pop that straight away. It's a fresh mozzarella. The fresh mozzarella cheese, like that, nice and quickly. Get that straight into the oven. Mozzarella cheese, like that. Sprinkle that everywhere. Mozzarella cheese, like that. You can make yours more cheesy. That's alright. Get that straight into the oven. It's gonna be nice and quickly. Nice and quick. So lovely. Look at that, amazing. Mozzarella cheese. So that's the mozzarella cheese on top. Look at that, amazing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pop in some fresh cherry toms. Yeah, so cherry toms. Yeah, lovely. Thanks, Virginia. Thanks for commenting. Yeah, the food is almost ready. So I'm gonna put that on top, like that, like that, like that, like that. Like that, like that, like that. So we're gonna pop that straight away. Look at that, amazing. It looks amazing. It's a lovely cheese, like that. And then we're gonna pop in so I got the basil. So I'm gonna wash the basil. We'll pop that at the very end, and then get that straight into the oven. So tomatoes and mozzarella cheese. So let's get that straight into the oven. So I'm gonna pop that straight into the oven. I'll be cooking, and then at the very end we'll pop in our lovely. We're gonna leave that to cook. So we're gonna keep an eye on it. We're gonna keep an eye on the cheese, on the on that. So I'm gonna leave the. Just gonna be ready in a couple of. get my laptop nice and clean, and then here you are made that. As I said, if you want to make your pizza topping, pizza dough, you need the 00 flour. So that's the 00 flour. So 500 grams, that's alright. And of course, fresh tomatoes, fresh cherry toms. And of course, we need basil, tomato sauce, and of course, olive oil. And of course, you need mozzarella cheese. So let's grab our lovely pizza from the oven and then slice that. It looks yum yum. So your pizza dough, what you need to do is just some warm water. Get your warm water, you pop this inside, mix it together, and then you pop in your flour, 500 grams of flour. You mix that together. A little bit of olive oil, a little bit of sea salt, that one, and then allow to double in size for about an hour. Knead the dough, make it nice and elastic. Once it's ready, sprinkle a little bit of semolina or same flour, stretch it out the way you saw me doing it, and then what's next? Tomato sauce, and you pop your lovely topping. So let's get our pizza is ready now, my friends. So pizza is ready. I'm gonna grab my lovely pizza cutter. So of course we need that to slice our lovely pizza. We might have to shell across. Thank you very much. This is a lovely pizza margherita. I made that from start to finish. So let's slice our lovely pizza and see what. I use fresh mozzarella, my friends, so it looks amazing. So let's slice our lovely pizza, my friends. It's ready. Nice and easy. Look at that. Amazing. Look at the steam. That's what we're talking about. Look at that. That's what we're talking about. We're waiting for that all day long. Yeah, all day long, my friends. Look at that. Nice and hot. Oh. It's a homemade pizza. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna, slice my pizza. Look at that. Amazing. Yeah. Here we go. That's how we do it. So when we're slicing the pizza, we go that way. Ooh, look at that. Amazing. And then we go like that. Yum yum. It's a homemade pizza. So now I'm gonna grab a plate, and then I'm gonna pop the pizza on the plate. Look. Then so my friends, that's the pizza we're talking about. So I'm gonna try that straight away. Look at that, nice and hot. Oh my lord. Look at that. It's really hot, so I'm gonna cut that a little bit. Yum yum. So don't forget your fresh basil, my friends. Fresh basil. I'm gonna give that a quick wash and sprinkle that on top. fresh basil. Fresh basil is very nice for your lovely pizza margherita. So sprinkle fresh basil on top. Look at that. Amazing. No fresh basil, no margherita. Finish up with fresh basil. Look at that. Amazing. You can put as much basil as you want. Look at that. Amazing. So I'm going to pop in more basil. So basil. I'm going to put basil on my own. Yeah, lovely. So my friends, that's the pizza margherita. Basil, make it nice. I love to put more basil. Yum yum. You can enjoy your pizza for breakfast, lunch, supper, anytime, my friends. Yum yum. You can pop in as much cheese as you want. That's alright. So my friends, that's the pizza margherita with your tomato sauce on top, fresh tomatoes, cheese, mozzarella cheese. Look at that, and your fresh basil. Finish it with fresh basil. So my friends, if you love this video, if you love the pizza I made, just please hit the subscribe button, give it a like, share this video. You can check out my other. So don't forget your fresh basil, my friends. Fresh basil. I'm gonna give that a quick wash and sprinkle that on top. Fresh basil. Fresh basil is very nice for your lovely pizza margherita. So sprinkle fresh basil on top. Look at that. Amazing. No fresh basil, no margherita. Finish up with fresh basil. Look at that. Amazing. You can put as much basil as you want. Look at that. Amazing. I'm going to pop in more basil. So basil. I'm going to put basil on my own. Yeah, lovely. So my friends, that's the pizza margherita. Basil, make it nice. I love to put more basil. Yum yum. You can enjoy your pizza for breakfast.